I'm gonna tell you how to fix the most common small YouTuber problems, and we're starting right now.
That's just how it is. Hey, wait, on me.
What is going on? My name is Nick. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your channel, make videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. YouTube, just like everything else in life, as you progress through it, there's some things that you learn along the way. And those are the things that I want to share with you, things that I've learned from working on my channel and things that I've learned from working with other people on their channels as well. And real quick, let me know what type of problems you're having growing your YouTube channel down in the comments below so I can address them in future videos. The first problem, of course, is no exposure. How do you actually get your content out there? How do you get people to see the videos that you put out? The fix to this one is it's really important that whatever content it is that you make, that you learn where the people hang out that consume that type of content. It might be Facebook, it might be Reddit, it might be a forum online somewhere, but the people that are into the type of content you make, they're on the internet. You just have to find out where they are and put your content in front of them via sharing. In addition to that, because everybody talks about that, there are some other things you can do. As an example, you can do a blog outreach campaign to where basically you reach out to bloggers or websites that are in your niche. You send them an email and you say, hey, my name is Nick, which is especially useful if your name is also Nick, but whatever your name is, you say, hey, this is my name, this is the type of content that I make on my YouTube channel, and because I'm well versed in this type of content, I would love to make a guest post on your blog. Collaborations are also a fantastic way to get yourself out there, especially if you're a small channel, because let's say that there is another small channel that's operating in the same niche that you're operating in. Chances are they're also looking for people to collaborate, but maybe they're afraid to reach out or they don't feel their content is good enough yet to reach out. If you take that first step and you reach out to them, then not only are you probably going to generate a friend out of that, but you're also going to be extremely welcomed into their community and into what it is that they're doing because you're taking that first step to reach out to them. And that also, it shows them, for a smaller channel, it also shows them that, hey, I do think that your content is decent. I do think that your content is good, and that's why I want to collaborate with you. The second problem for small YouTubers, and in some cases big YouTubers, is lack of engagement. This usually happens because you're not asking your viewers to engage, you are asking them to engage at the wrong time, or you're asking them to engage in the wrong way. To do this, all you have to do is work your engagement into your video structure. It's really smart to front load your videos with your calls to action. If you want people to subscribe, let them know at the beginning. If you want people to comment, let them know somewhere near the beginning. A good example of this would be to watch the beginning of this video and kind of replicate the structure. You don't have to replicate everything that I say, but if you replicate the structure of the video, that structure generates engagement. So it's definitely a good structure to follow as far as the video structure is concerned. How you say things is also extremely important. I made a video about how to increase the engagement on your channel that covers this in detail. I'll put a link to it up here at the top of the screen. In that video, I talk about how important it is to structure the way that you say things in the right way. For example, if you tell people to leave a comment and you just say, leave a comment, then they have to come up with a comment on their own. They have to come up with something to say. So you're basically making it difficult, or you're just adding a little bit of work to what it is that they have to do in order to engage in your content. However, if you say, hey, let me know what you think about XYZ down in the comments, then what you're doing there is you are basically making it to where your viewers only have to answer a question. Super easy thing to do, requires a minimal amount of effort, and is extremely effective. Another problem that small YouTubers have is learning to stand out. They can't stand out. They blend in with everybody else, which pretty much makes you invisible. Be yourself. Every one of us gets inspiration from the videos that we watch, but don't copy what somebody else is doing. Be yourself. That's the most effective way to stand out because there's nobody like you on the platform. So be yourself, tap into what it is that you are, put that version of yourself on high blast, and be yourself. That is how you stand out here on YouTube. Next up on the list is technology. A lot of people think I gotta have all of this stuff. I gotta have the best equipment that there is. I gotta have the best everything in order to go on YouTube, in order to actually make it work. That's not true. My friend Chicky Pie, who has over 1 million subscribers here on YouTube, started with a phone. I'll put a link up here at the top of the screen, and I'll put a link down in the description below to the video that I did with Chicky Pie that basically gives you insight into how little you actually need to get really good results here on YouTube. The most important part of the technology aspect is if you want to be on YouTube and if you want to, be putting out videos on a regular basis, it's important that you just get started, that you start making content, you start putting it out on a regular basis, and like they do in that video that I'm linking up, it's the same exact thing. Just start now and then grow and, do new stuff and experiment with different things as you go along. Another thing a lot of YouTubers struggle with is search engine optimization. They make it into this big complicated thing, but at the end of the day, it's really not that difficult. Let me explain. At the most basic level of SEO, when you're putting together your topics, when you're coming up with how to actually title your video and how you're actually going to SEO your video, all you have to do is go to the autocomplete in YouTube, start typing in whatever it is that you're thinking of making, and then see if people are actually searching for it or not. YouTube will actually finish what it is that you're trying to say if people are actually searching for that, and they'll tell you all of the options that people are searching for. Take that phrase, put it in your title, put it in your description, and put it in your tags, and then do your tags relevant to that phrase, and that is the really baseline level of getting your SEO together. My friend Brian G. Johnson, who is also here on YouTube, he also helps creators learn how to do stuff. I'm gonna put a link to one of his videos on ranking up here at the top of the screen. Definitely go check him out because Brian knows how to rank videos. It is super important that you learn how to rank your videos because that's how you actually get the momentum going on a smaller channel, because if you're not ranking your videos and you're not sharing them anywhere, then there's no way for people to find you. You have to be able to be discovered on the other side of the search for what people are actually looking for. If you want to learn how to grow your channel, make videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff, start now by hitting the round subscribe icon so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.